So a couple of minutes ago, I actually decided to start deleting all my inbox messages, and I ran into a few, and that kind of stirred a little bit of a discussion. I guess I had with myself. Don't worry, I don't talk to myself. I just had like a internal kind of coming to terms things with a few subjects. So this is a gameplay of Medal of Honor 2010 that I just got. It's a nice, I think, 35-3 or 33-3. Nice high kill to death ratio. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I do not have a lot of time. To actually play this game, or any other game for that matter. But especially this one because it does freeze my PS3 a lot. And this is one of those sessions where I could actually manage to play for like half an hour before it finally froze out on me. But I managed to snag this gameplay, and so I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, be sure to click the thumbs up button. Let's try to get this video up to 800 likes. So the beta for Medal of Honor Warfighter is coming to Xbox very soon, and I will be playing it on the Xbox. So if you see me in the lobby or something, don't be afraid to say hi. My gamer tag, I think I still have it, is Krahu with the 4 instead of the A. But see, just onto the topic. Why do people like to talk shit over the internet when, like in video games, when the setups that they are using is overpowered as shit? See, one instance comes to my mind. I remember I was playing, I believe it was not really domination. It was either free-for-all or team deathmatch, and I was using the FAL. Now, the FAL is, it's an alright gun. And I was versing, a bunch of friends on the other team, and they were all using Marathon Lightweight Commando. So I was like, well, okay, it's whatever. My team isn't that good, I'll take the loss, I don't care. I didn't rage quit or anything like that. Although it does happen a lot in that game. I mean, if I get 2, especially now, I'll fucking... Oh my god, I'll take the disc out and throw it out the window. But somehow it fucking comes back to me like a boomerang. But that's not the point. So but we lost. It was a while back, so we lost. And then 2 seconds later, I get a fucking message. Now, oh, you fucking suck, blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, your entire fucking team was using like the UMP Silence with Marathon Lightweight Commando, and I was using like the FAL with Red Dot or something, because I was trying to obviously get a gameplay. And I went positive or even or whatever, but it doesn't matter. But why boost your ego up? You shouldn't even boost your ego up like that if you're using a fucking overpowered setup, just like in this game. How many times have I ran into people who started talking smack, oh, you're losing, you're this, you're that, blah blah blah, and all they're using is M4 combat scope, and that's the most overpowered setup on the PS3. It's fucking unreal. I would expect decent players to kind of stay away from all the overpowered shit. I mean, if you're gonna boost your ego up, if such a small victory means a lot to you, but you're using the overpowered setup and that boosts your ego up, that's kind of fucked up, to be quite honest. Like, I'm happy if I get a gameplay with, silenced MP7. I believe I got a cruise missile with it somewhere on my channel. And that was a pretty nice win, that was a pretty nice win. But when you're facing an entire team with, M4 combat scopes or anything with a combat scope in Medal of Honor Warfighter, in Medal of Honor 2010 is like a death sentence more often than not. And a lot of the PS3 guys will agree with me. That shit will lock onto you and you will be dropped in a second. And that's the bottom line. I'm not saying that anybody was talking shit in this particular lobby. It was quite a competitive match, actually. The game prior to this one, I went 40-9, and there's one dude on the other team that's also a pretty decent player. But there was a lot of people who were using the M4 with open tip ammo and combat scope, and people started talking shit and stuff like that. And I'm like, sector control. When you try to play sector, I always play solo. I don't run in parties. You guys know that. So if I run into a clan with fucking M4 combat scopes, I mean, I'm gonna try my best to do something that I can, but more often than not, I'm gonna get slapped. That's just how it is. I mean, you do need a team to run this game. I mean, if I had like 3 or 4 other players with me, we would dominate every single lobby, and that's just the bottom line. Pop stomping in Medal of Honor 2010 is reduced to M4 combat scope. Of course, there are other players out there who are good at the game, who can, do just as well with the M4, iron sights or MP7 silencer. I mean, that proves skill, that you can maneuver around and get good gameplay. That's why I decided to use, iron sights. But I want to see these people adjust, because I have 40 hours of gameplay on Medal of Honor Warfighter, and it's completely different. So I want to see them adjust, and how they will do without their precious M4 combat scope, open tip ammo, how they will do that in Medal of Honor Warfighter, because this is a different ball game we're talking about. This is something completely new, completely fresh. The aim assist was actually reduced from what it is over here, which is like directly from the hitbox, to maybe like 1 or 2 megapixels, which is basically non-existent. People spam L1 and R1 all the time with pistols, or just to lock onto you and take you out. So that's the major folly of this game, is its aim assist and spawn trapping. Hit detection is also a hit and miss, for the simple fact that more often than not with the shotguns, what you will get is you will see the blood coming out of the guy, but he will not, you will not see a hit marker, and that happens quite often. Also, another thing is the lag, but I think the major reasons why this game didn't succeed is the auto aim and pretty much the spawn trapping, because nobody wants to get spawn locked, and it's very difficult, especially when you play solo. It's very difficult to get out of it, to get out of the spawn lock. It takes a certain kind of person to enjoy this game. I enjoy it, plenty of others enjoy it, so that's pretty much that. Warfighter's on the horizon. I cannot wait. I bet you guys can't wait either. So if you guys enjoyed this gameplay, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will see you, Sexy Legends, I guess tomorrow.